She smiles, and you're in awe. Now she beckons you to the door. Do you want more? Do you want more? The world is fickle, so don't make her your mistress. Wisdom is another way of saying caution and distrust. The trickery is obvious, but the truth is disguised. We're living in the kingdom of lies, so don't be surprised if one day you're a prince ruling over your subjects, and the next you're a corpse eaten by insects. Imagine it could happen at any time, that moment when you're in your full vigor and prime, and you consider everything in life is going just fine. Perhaps you're laughing, or perhaps you sat down to dine, when suddenly you feel a shiver. Then you see a figure that makes your heart quiver. Veils drop from your eyes, your breath gets caught in your jaw. You start to shake to your core, and your lifeless body just falls to the floor. Death is not the end of the line, it's the end of the game. Your name, your fame, everything you gain, your pleasures, your treasures, all you consumed and measured. All your deeds were like ashes on a windy day. Your greed was violent and got carried away, till you became silent and got carried away. You got carried away. Your body is washed, they wrap you in cloth. Tears drop from their eyes as hands raise to the skies. Now you're carried at speed, no one's hearing you plead. Now they're scraping the earth, they're digging your grave. You're being lowered, you're falling, no one responds to your calling. Your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, one after the other, they've said their goodbyes. You're terrified, you're going out of your mind. It's pitch black, you're alone and confined, but the morning stops soon as the coffin drops. And with the severing of worldly ties, you realize no amount of silver and gold can make a man whole, cause the grave is a lonely place for bankrupt souls. You spent your life in pursuit of pleasure and lust, but what would fill your stomach but its own measure of dust? And with that you pass into the darkest oblivion, like millions of souls before that lie forgotten. Death is not the end of the line, it's the end of the game. Your name, your fame, everything you gain, your pleasures, your treasures, all you consumed and measured. All your deeds were like ashes on a windy day. Your greed was violent and got carried away, till you became silent and got carried away. You got carried away. Take a breath as you wake from your slumber, and you wonder why you're in a box 6 feet under. You're not dead, when will they realize their blunder? You call as loud as you can, but your cries are shunned. And footsteps above, fainter each second. It's pitch black, you're paralyzed, and suddenly this light, it dazzles your sight. It burns and your heart turns as your vision returns. Two figures appear, they're black and blue. You stare at them and they stare back at you. Their clothes are dark, their faces are hollow. Who is your Lord? Which way did you follow? You start to be asked about your present and past. Did you really think that the illusion was gonna last? You never used to pray, you never used to fast. You failed, your time on earth did not avail. You lost your soul in a worthless sale. How were you deceived by what you received? Did you not perceive the signs of life's decline? You didn't help cure the sick and you ignored the poor. Your need was less but your greed was more. You were selfish and proud, abusive and loud. You decided to keep the company of misguided friends, so leave aside all excuses and lies. Now it all ends, there's no way to return, no way of amends. It's the end of the game, end of your turn. Should've recalled all along. To God we belong, and to Him we return.